I'm here to talk about success.
I'm here to talk about success.
Right?
Right? Right? An unpolished production. The speech that broke the internet. The internet. Most inspiring and motivating. Arnold.
The first rule of success is to
The first rule of success is
have a vision.
to have a vision.
You see, if you don't have a
You see, if you don't have the first rule of success is to have a vision. You see, if you don't have a vision,
you see, if you don't have a vision of where
a
you're
vision
going,
of where you go,
you don't have a goal where
and if you don't have a goal where you go,
You drift around and you never
You drift around and you never end up anywhere.
end up anywhere.
End up
It's like
anywhere.
you can have the best
It's like you can have the best trip in.
ship in the world. You
Ship in the world.
can have the best airplane
You can have the best airplane in the
in the world. If the
world. If the pilot
pilot or the captain doesn't
or the captain
know where to
doesn't
go,
know where to go,
he would just drift around.
it could just drift around.
He would not end up anywhere.
He could not end up anywhere.
We are almost like
Almost like in the wrong
place. So I was very
So I was very fortunate
fortunate that I stumbled on
that I stumbled onto my
my vision.
vision.
I mean, as you know, I was
I mean, as you know, I was born in
born in 1947
1947 in
in
Australia
Austria after the Second
after the Second World War.
World War,
And
and I didn't really
I didn't really
like Austria when I
like Australia grew up.
grew up. I couldn't wait to get out
I couldn't wait to get out of there.
of there. I couldn't see myself
I couldn't see myself become a farmer or a worker in a factory.
becoming a farmer
Becoming a farmer
or a worker in a factory
or a worker in a factory
or anything like that.
or anything like that.
Even though my
Even though my parents
parents wanted me to stay
wanted me to stay there
there and have
Stay
a normal
there.
life.
and have a normal life.
My father wanted me to
My father wanted me to become a police officer like he.
become a
Like-
police officer.
My father wanted me to become a police officer like. My father wanted me to become a police officer like he was.
Like he was.
Like he
My
was.
mother wanted me just
And my mother wanted me
to stay there
just to
and
stay
marry a
there
girl
and marry a girl
in the name of Heidi Hope.
in the name of Heidi, hopefully. Hopefully.
And have a bunch of
And have a bunch of
kids and run around like
and
the
run around like the one trap family
rap family in the sound of
in the
music.
sound of music.
But that was their vision.
But that was their vision. But that was their vision.
Not mine.
Not mine.
My vision was totally different. I
My vision was totally different. I felt that
I felt that I was born for
I
something
was
special,
born for something
unique,
special, for something unique, for something big. Didn't know.
something big. You know how great it
We didn't know how great it felt that I knew where I was going.
felt, that
I
I
felt-
knew where I was going.
That I knew where I was going. I was going.
Imagine the majority
Imagine the majority of people don't know where they're going.
of people don't know where they're going. It's
Where
when you
they're
have-
going is when you have a goal. When you have a vision, everything becomes easy.
Or when you have a vision, everything becomes easy.
When you have a vision, everything becomes easy. So when you have a goal, when you have a vision, everything becomes easy.
Because remember
Because remember that is America for.
that in America,
Because remember that in America, for instance, when you study wealthy,
for instance, when you study, you will see the percent
you will see the percentage of people that like their jobs.
of people that like their jobs.
Percentage of people that like their jobs.
74%
74%
hate their job in America.
hate their job in America.
Now there's not much different when
Now there is not much difference
you come
when
to Europe.
we come to
The majority of
Europe.
people don't
We come to Europe. The majority of people don't like that they are doing because
like what they're doing
they are doing. The people don't like what they are doing
because they're really not doing it
because they are really not doing it because they didn't have a goal and they followed.
because they didn't have a goal and
They're really not doing it because they didn't have a goal and
followed this
they
goal.
didn't
They just
follow this goal.
aimlessly drift around.
They just aimlessly drift around,
And then all of a sudden
and then all of a sudden, and if
there's a job opening, so they get the
there's a job opening,
job because you have to
Opening.
work.
so they get their job. Because if the world, but then you went,
But then when you work, it's
but then you went wrong.
a chore.
It's a joy. It's work. It's not fun.
It's work. It's not fun.
Well, it's a joy. It's work. It's not fun.
So if you think about only
So if you think about only a quarter
a quarter of the people really
of the
enjoy
people
what they're
really
doing
enjoy
in
what
life,
they are doing in life,
that is
that is unbelievable. If you think about it, so I felt so blessed.
I felt so blessed that
I felt so blessed
I knew what I was doing.
that I knew what I was doing.
It's like a medical
It's like a medical
student
Student says.
that studies and knows he wants to
studies
become a
and know
doctor.
he wants to become
So you know where to go.
a doctor. You know, so I know where. You know where to go. So I know where to go. The people on ways.
So I knew where to go.
So I know where to go.
So people always ask me
So people always ask me
when they saw me in the
when they saw me in
gym in the pumping
the gym in the pumping iron days.
iron days.
Iron days. Ask me when they saw me in the gym in the pumping iron days. Iron days. Iron days.
They said, why is it that you
You say, why is it that you're working out so
working
hard?
out so hard?
You're working out so hard.
5 hours a day.
5 hours a day. 6
6
hours a day.
You have
And
always
you
a-
have an always a smile in your face.
Smile on your face.
Smile in your face.
The others are working out just
The others are working out as hard as you do. The others are working out just as hard as you do.
as hard as you do, and they look sour
And they look sour in the face. In the face.
Why is that?
Why is that? Why is
And
that?
I told people all the time.
It told people all the time.
I said, because to me,
It's because to me,
I'm shooting
I'm shooting for gold in front of Mr. Universe title.
for gold.
I'm shooting for gold. Gold.
In front of Mr.
In front of Mr. in Universe title.
So every rep
So every rap
that I do gets me
that I do gets me closer to
accomplishing that goal.
accomplishing the goal, to make this goal.
This vision
This vision turn into reality every single set that.
turn into reality.
This vision turn into reality. This vision turn into reality.
Every single
Every single set
set that I do,
that I do,
every repetition,
every repetition,
every weight that I lift will get me
every weight that I live will get my step close to turned his goal into
a step closer to turn
Goes
this goal
into-
into reality.
reality. So I couldn't wait to do another.
So I couldn't wait
So I couldn't wait
to do another
to
500
do
pound
another
squat.
500-pound squat.
I couldn't wait to do another
I couldn't wait it to another 500-pound bench. Rest I couldn't
500 pound bench press. I
bench
couldn't
press.
wait to do
I
another
couldn't wait to do
2,000
another 2,000 reserve sit-ups.
reps of sit-ups.
Sit-ups.
I couldn't wait for the
I couldn't wait for the next
next
exercise.
exercise. For the next half hour.
For the next half hour posing
of
and all the
posing and
kind
all
of
the
things
you
that you have to do.
to do. You'll be a champion.
You will be a champion.
And with the age of
And with the age of 20,
20,
with the age
of 20, I went
With the age of 20, I went to London.
to London and I
I
won
went
the
to
Mr.
London
Universe.
and I won the Mr. Universe contest at the youngest universe ever.
Contest as the youngest Mr. Universe.
And I won the Mr. Universe contest as the youngest Mr. Universe ever.
Ever. And it was
Ever.
because
I
had a goal.
had a goal.
So let me tell you something.
So let me tell you something.
Visualizing your goal
Visualizing your goal
more and going after it
and going after it makes
it fun.
it fun.
You got to have a
You got to have a purpose
purpose no matter what you do
no matter what you're doing.
in life. You got to
No matter you doing life, you got to have a purpose.
have a purpose. So that's rule number
So that's rule number one.
one. Have a vision.
Have a vision. Have a vision
Rule
rule.
number two is
Rule number
Don't
2
listen to the
is
naysayers.
don't listen to the naysayer.
don't listen to the
Don't listen to the naysayer everything.
naysayers.
Don't listen to the naysayer.
Everything I ever did.
Everything I ever did. Everything I ever did.
The thing that
Everything I ever did.
they heard out of people's
The thing that they heard out of people.
mouth was, that's impossible.
Mouth was that impossible.
That can't be done.
That can't be done.
Or no.
Oh no.
So whenever someone
So whenever someone said
said to me, it can't be done, I heard,
it can't be done, I heard.
it can be done.
It can
When they
be
said
done.
no,
When they said no, I
heard
heard
yes.
yes.
And when they
I
said
heard
it's
yes.
impossible,
And when they said it is impossible, I heard
it is possible.
it is possible.
I'm a strong believer of
I'm a strong believer
what Nelson Mandela's
what Nelson Mandela
said, that everything is always impossible.
said that everything is always impossible until someone does
Well, I'm going to be the one.
it. Until someone does it. Well, I'm gonna
I
be
said to
the
myself,
one myself. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna show it to them. Maybe it has never
I'm going to
been
do it and I'm going to show it to them. Maybe it has never been done before.
have been done before.
That's perfectly fine with
That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine with me.
But I'm going to do it.
But I'm gonna do it.
And I did not listen
And I did not listen to the naysayer.
to the naysayers.
Listen to the
The
naysayer.
third point
I think the third point that I'm gonna make you
that I'm going to
to
make
to
you is
you
before we sit down
is before we sit down
with Jürgen and talk about
with Dorgana and talk about the rest.
but the rest of the three is
The rest of the three
work
is
your
work
ass off.
your ass off.
There is no magic bill.
There is no magic bill.
There is no magic
There is no magic out there. You
out
cannot
there.
ass off. Your
You
ass
cannot
off.
get around. You have
Get around. You have to work and work.
to work and work
Work
and
and work.
And it drives me
And it drives me crazy
crazy when people say
when
they don't
people
have
say
enough
don't
time
have enough time
to go to the
to go to the gym
gym for 45 minutes
for 45 minutes
It's
a
a day
day
workout.
and work out.
or to do something
Or do something
for 45
for
minutes
45
to an hour
minutes
a day
to an hour a day
improve.
to improve.
If it is physically
If it is physically
improve,
Improve.
or if it is mentally
or it is mentally to improve.
improve.
To improve.
Imagine you read
Imagine you read
1 hour a day
1 hour a day. 1 hour a
about
day
history.
about history.
How much you will learn
How much you will learn
after 365
after 365 hours. 65 hours in 1 year.
1 year. Think about if it's
Think about if it's a story
study about the history
about the history of musicians of
composers.
how much you would know. How much you would know. Imagine.
Imagine if you would work on
Imagine if you work on the business
and some business
and some business that you want to develop every day for an hour.
develop every day for an hour.
Every day for an hour.
Imagine how further
Imagine how farther along you will go and get. So it drives me nuts because
how long you will go.
imagine how farther Imagine how farther along you will go
and get.
and get.
So it drives me nuts.
So it drives me nuts
It's because you have.
because we have
people say
when
they don't have the
people
time.
say they don't have time.
We have 24
We have 24 hours a day.
hours a day.
Hours a day.
We sleep 6 hours.
We sleep 6 hours a day.
Hours a day,
Hours a day.
so it gives you still
So that gives you
18 hours.
still 18 hours.
And there's someone shaking
But there's someone shaking
their head out here in front.
the head out there in front to say
Say
probably.
probably, I don't sleep 6 hours.
I don't sleep 6 hours.